Just do the best you can. You'll find that the rewards that you gain from eating raw food will far outweigh the benefits from worshipping death. Most people are worshipping death. Look at them. Do you think it's time to try something new based on their appearance, based on the statistics, based on the rising rates of disease worldwide? In all civilized countries, what are civilized countries doing differently? Using a lot of fire. Well, I think most humans are using a lot of fire at this point. But the point is, what are the animals doing? They're not using fire. How sick are the animals? How fast are the rates of disease rising among the animals? I don't think they're rising. I think animals are doing very well. Animals are strong, they're fit, they're healthy, they're beautiful, and they don't cook their food. Humans are sick and miserable, and the rates of disease are rapidly rising. They worship death in the form of fire, and they cook their food. I'm seeing patterns. I hope you are too. I've been seeing patterns my whole life, and that's why I switched to a raw food diet, and I have never felt better. So I can highly recommend trying out eating food that has not been burned by the power of death, but instead is still vibrant with life that comes from Mother Earth, that comes from the Mother Goddess. This food is alive. This food loves you. This food is in love with itself. This food is alive. It's a very important statement. It's not powered, it's not abused by the power of death. This whole culture is dying because of their excessive fascination with fire in all its various forms that have evolved over the years. If you want to be free, I highly recommend exploring life. Because life is what we were designed to live and enjoy and play and dance and sing and have a party all day, every day. But that's life. That's not what people are fascinated with in this world. That's not what powers your home, more than likely. Unless you have a solar-powered home. More than likely your home is powered by death. This culture is worshipping death. It's time to worship life, in my opinion. There's an easy way to do it. It's called one tiny little step at a time. You don't have to now go run to the woods and forget all of civilization. You don't have to run away from everything and say, this world's screwed up, I should just flee it all. No. We have to change the world. We have to take the people with us. We have to take our families and friends with us. And the easiest way to do that is by example. Just lead by example. You don't have to tell people what to eat. You don't have to tell people to stop burning wood or burning atoms or burning oil. Just eat good food. Just exercise. Just do things you really enjoy. And everybody will want to be doing what you're doing, which is worshipping life. Everybody will be like, what are you doing? What has happened to you? You seem so vibrant and happy and your eyes are glowing and you're all bright and chipper and you jump around everywhere. What are you doing differently? This makes no sense. You know, a few years ago you were all slumped down on the couch watching TV. Now you're jumping around having fun. What happened? It's called worship of life. It's called eating good food, exercising, having fun in nature, and it's called the return of humanity to nature, which they left a long time ago. And how did they leave? I believe it was fire. I think that's what caused all this. If humanity had never played with fire, never toyed with death, they would still be very happy, and you wouldn't be watching me right now on YouTube. We would be in a paradise of nature, and we'd all be happy and dancing and singing and laughing and having fun, and we would all be able to communicate mentally and have visions of joy in our inner vision. We wouldn't need the internet. Our brains have a natural internet. We have the capability to communicate long distance across the whole globe naturally. We could be having a whole network of light entirely with our brains, a natural internet. We wouldn't need the internet. We wouldn't need all these crutches and props. The internet is like a prop, just like a cane. It's for someone a cane is for someone whose leg doesn't work. The internet is for someone whose brain doesn't work. I'm not trying to be mean, because the internet's very useful, but we shouldn't need it. There is a natural internet. It's called your brain, but people don't know how to use it anymore because they've adapted to technology. They've adapted to technology starting with heating one's home, one of the first technologies, with fire. The use of fire has gradually degenerated humanity's natural intuitive potential. and psychic capabilities and spiritual capabilities and joy and happiness and love and harmony, all of these things have gradually degenerated, just like their food degenerates gradually as it's heated. Over the long, recent time period of humanity's use of fire, just like their food, just like a leaf wilts in the presence of fire, humanity in the presence of its use of fire over the timeline of the years has wilted. And look at them now. In the beginning it wasn't so obvious. Look at them now. That shouldn't require any additional commentary. Look around. We've got to do something fast, folks. We got to do something dramatically different than we've been doing. Something very different, something new, something radical, something that might solve a worldwide epidemic. What is the worldwide pandemic? What is it? It's not one little flu here, or one little disease here, or one little segment of people here wanting to hurt everyone else. What is really causing all this trouble? Something everyone's doing on a daily basis. What is it that leads to the mental illness that causes people to do things they shouldn't be doing, that cause trouble for nice, innocent people? What causes human misdemeanor? Is it DNA? Is it bad rearing? Well, what causes bad rearing? Parents. Okay, well, what causes parents to do bad rearing? Well, think about it. Maybe it's deviation from nature. Maybe it's deviation from the way we're supposed to be. If you believe that humans are fundamentally violent creatures, I disagree. Because before there was fire, I don't think humans were in disharmony, because there was no reason to be in disharmony, because they were still a part of nature, which is harmony, love, and joy itself. Just look at the beauty of a tree, or all of nature combined in all its vibrant majesty. Pay attention, it's all out there. It's not inside in the house, and it's not necessarily on YouTube. It's not going to be found inside the home. It's outside the home. It's called nature. It's called beauty. It's called our body, because our body is one with nature. Our body is like a living composition of nature. So if you return to nature, you end up finding your home, yourself, that which you came from truly. You came forth from Goddess. She is incarnation of beauty. Look in nature, you see beauty. Look at food that isn't wilted with fire, it's still beautiful. Take an apple, that's raw. Take an apple that's been burned by fire. It turns brown and basically melts away in front of your eyes. How pretty is a brown, lumpy mass of no more apple compared to a living apple? Apply fire, beauty goes away. Have no fire, apple is happy and beautiful. Fire destroys beauty. You came forth from beauty. It's called Goddess, it's called Girl. Girl is beauty. We emerge into this world from beauty. Our Goddess, our Mother. We emerge into this world, into nature, our Mother, beauty. Look around, look outside, beauty.